side control. So triangle from side control. What I want to do is basically the traditional way that we get mount. I want to make sure that I'm getting under his armpit, near his head. So like this. So I'm coming in, bringing my elbow into his body, underneath his elbow, and then I'm coming out. So you see here, his arm is sticking up. That's going to be his trapped arm. It's important to get it up high. And as I'm doing this move, I want to make him look that way. So as I'm here, the first thing I'm going to do is just make sure he's looking that way, looking away from me, because then it's going to be easy to separate his arm from his body. So I come in, out. Now, if I let him look towards me, all right, as I come in, this is going to be a lot more difficult. Didn't get his elbow. His arm stood in. I really make him look away. Look where his elbow is. So make sure you make him look away. Even if you're not, I'm not grabbing my own hand, like we usually would in side control, doesn't matter. Right? From here, I can place this hand out for a little bit of space. I'm going to pop my, without giving any space, I'm going to put my knee onto his belly and start coming to mount. Now, if he doesn't react, I'm just going to get mount. There's no point in going for something risky. But if he starts pushing on there like he should, if I'm putting pressure, and that's not the wrong thing to do, that's the right thing to do. Even a lot of top fighters will do that. Then I'm going to push this in, step over, and notice I lifted his head. Because if I don't lift his head, my leg's got nowhere to go. From there, start locking it up, and then we're in the exact same position we were just in from the mount. So, something simple as just pushing his head that way is really important, just to make sure that his arm sticks out. And it keeps it separate, his elbow is separated from his body. I need this out to make sure that that trapped arm is going to be there. So, if he's looking towards me and he's framing and he's trying to come off this shoulder, that's not good. I need to push him away, drive this shoulder into him, and make him look that way. Come inside and separate that arm from his body. From there, I'm going to step my right leg, so my knee is on his belly, like so. Not giving him any space. I'm just showing you so you can see if he doesn't react, he doesn't push that knee. Now I'm just going to, don't push the knee, I'm just going to slide over to mount. And when I do that, I'm going to make sure that my knee touches the floor on the opposite side before my foot comes over. Just to make sure he can't get me in half guard. So I'll make him look away, I'll come under his arm, and then out. So I've got both knees against his body, both knees bent. I'll step over, and if he pushes like so, I'll grab, and I'll just keep it there, just keep it tight to his body. You can do it like this, but this is much, much easier because he's going there anyway. From here, I'm going to lift his head and step over. Like so. And we're in the exact same position we just was. Push this arm across, place this hand out to base, grab my shin, and I can lock up the triangle, nice and easy. You don't want space, you want this knee in tight as possible, as close to his head and his neck as possible. And this way, and squeeze. Okay, so I go from knee on belly. And knee on belly, you want your knee just a little bit below his chest, on his solar plexus, on like his top abs. That's where you want your knee. And for this move, for the triangle, you really need to bring his head up, and you want him to push your knee with his hands in order to make him open for it. So you really want to push down and put a lot of pressure on his solar plexus. Because if he doesn't bring his own head up, you're going to have to lift it with your hand. To make it easier, you want to bring his head up. I'll put pressure here. So from the belly, put this leg out wide. When I start putting pressure and put my weight on here, he should automatically, probably going to start pushing. And this is exactly what I want. And notice his head is up as well to relieve some of the pressure. When I come up here and start putting my weight on him, his head is coming up, and that's what I want. Now what I want is this arm. This arm is going to be his trapped arm in the triangle. So I need to pull that up, pull it towards me, upwards. Now you can do that by grabbing him with one wrist, two wrists, grabbing his wrist with one hand, grabbing his wrist with two hands. You can go under over, or you can grab the wrist and push the elbow this way, or you can just push it with one hand. Basically, what you're going to do, this leg is going to go around his neck. So I'm going to go over this hand, and go over this arm. This is going to go under his neck. And this leg is going to slide over, this knee is going to slide over and go underneath his armpit. So I'm going to start putting pressure on, grab, like so. Got the triangle. Got that? Yeah. So, knee on belly. Start attacking this arm. So, and at the same time as this is coming underneath his head, this leg is coming over, like so, like it would when you get mount. And you can start locking out the triangle. So from the belly, it really starts turning towards me. I can hook under here just to make sure that it's not going anywhere. And like I'm attacking the spinning armbar, the far side armbar. You know, it's possible to even get it from here if I base out. Definitely possible to get it from there. So you've got two options. You also have the option for the armbar from here if you want. Now I don't usually grab the head because I like to put this straight out to base, but you can grab the wrist and grab the head to make the movement a bit more fluid if you want to. So as I'm putting my weight on him, you come here, grab the wrist, grab the head, and get it like so. It's up to you. I'm going to grab my shin, my hand out, hand there to base, and then lock it up. Just close the triangle nice and tight. One more time. I'm going to get my knee on belly position, grab the wrist, grab the head, close it up. We're going to do from our over under, palm once, okay, and the option to step out this underhook, deep underhook here. A lot of Olympic wrestlers will use this, and guys like Randy Couture teach this a lot. You can push the bicep, and he's going to be trying to turn back into me, push the bicep. You can go for things like duck unders, but what we can do here is come like so. It's like, you know, an old Thai boxing technique. Just come back and knee, like so. But you can still use it to great success in grappling tournaments in MMA. You can drop to a single or double leg quite easily. Your feet overhook real tight. Yeah, it's not difficult. It's not difficult to somehow make a shot. What we're going to do from here, I'm going to come like so. Because MMA, you can throw one or two knees first. If not, you're just going to go straight into this technique. We're going to do the flying inverted triangle. So basically, this leg is just, I'm going to be jumping when I do this, but this leg is coming over the top like so. And I'm pushing his head down. This, you want to be coming under his arm. Okay? bit worried today. Okay. And then you're going to roll. As soon as you hit the floor, you're going to roll hard into this one. Okay, so he's going to be trying to turn back into him, trying to counter. Just here. So, break it, triangle up in. Do it correctly, he should roll easily. If he doesn't, you'll have the inverted triangle from the guard. So it's not something. It's something you want. If you go for it, you're going to go 100%. So from this position, when I'm doing this, I want my hand here on this trap. Turn around here. Pull my elbow down. My fingers are going to be gripping his shoulder down. Bring his posture back. It's going to make that a lot tighter. He's going to be underhooking, overhooking, so yeah, trying to push him down and maybe try and whiz him in. You come here, 1, 2, get MMA, or if not, it's going to go straight into the technique. Leg comes over the top, and they'll jump into it this way. What's that ideally going underneath his arm? He's going to be using that to counter this hand. Or just, you've got the triangle. Finish with the triangle. Okay? If he doesn't roll, you would be countering, trying to counter with his hand. You can finish from here. Make sure you break your floor with that hand. Take some of the sting away so you don't get too winded, okay?